I know a lot of people said that the main character looks kind of creepy, but I kind of dig that about him, that he's not like your typical anime protagonist looking dude. Like the first game, he was like wild red hair and like a crazy outfit. Our guy is just a dude in a hoodie with black hair and small eyes. Hello! Hey friends! Welcome to Kaidan Games, I think is the name that we decided on. I could be wrong. We could have gone with Kaidan Gaming or something completely different, but hi, I'm Proto. Nice to meet you. I'll be your host for this game this evening. We'll be playing Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth Hacker's Memory, or as I will call it, Digimon Story Hacker's Memory. Cyber Sleuth does not need to be in there whatsoever. You are not a Cyber Sleuth, but I guess I wanted it to be known that it's part of the Cyber Sleuth story, so I kept it in. But it's whatever. I asked people which of the two games wanted me to play, this or Next Order, and thank Christ almighty, you guys said Hacker's Memory, because this is for save data from sort of side release to receive bonus. Yeah, I'll import my save data from that, but I'm not doing New Game Plus. Yeah, I've put a lot of time into this game. Do not judge me. See, I want to do that so I could get the tactician goggles, or the tactician stuff, and show Digimon battle cutscenes, normal, battle difficulty. You know, I've never done hard. I've never done hard mode, so let's do hard mode for this. I keep getting distracted before I can finish the sentence. Luckily, I'll have time while this cutscene plays, because it's a very long cutscene. First things first, I asked what people wanted me to play, this game or Next Order, and thank God they said this game. Next Order, I don't think it's a bad game, but it's definitely not my favorite game. I do have it because I love Digimon and I want to support it, so there's that. But this is like my second favorite game of all time. Second only to Bravely Second. My two favorite games are sequel games, and even my third favorite, actually all my favorite games are sequels. Battle Network 6, Pokemon Crystal, all sequel games, so. But I really love this game. It has great gameplay. It's got a great story. I do love the first Cyber Sleuth, but I think this one has the better story, and it has some better gameplay elements. I do wish that they would change in the next game, if they do ever make another Cyber Sleuth type game. I know Survive is going to be completely different. I do wish that they would add two things. One, an English dub option, and the ability to Digivolve wherever, that I don't need to go to the Digilab to do that. So here we're picking out our chat room or whatever. We're hackers, part of Hoodie. And it says this isn't really a sequel to the first game, because sequel means that it takes place afterwards. Technically, it is a second game, so it is a sequel. But this game actually takes place during the events of Cyber Sleuth, which I think is really great. Like you're the main character of this game, yeah, but in the grand scheme of things, you're really not. You're just sort of helping out the main character. You're more like a side. You're like playing a side character, and that's a really big part of this game, is that your character is not like this big guy. So I'm actually very, very excited to play this game again. I've only played through it completely the one time. I did try to play through it again a second time, but I just got distracted. But I'm hoping that I don't get distracted with this gameplay series and whatnot, to actually be able to do it. So here we're talking to our friends. This is like the only time you'll ever see your main character talk outside of options. We are Ama. Butterfly, that is the girlfriend. Girlfriend? She's not a girlfriend. She is the friend that is a girl. And 1000, that is Chitose, I think his name is. Like I said, I haven't played this game in a hot second. If you don't like it, we cut our ties. Hackers do whatever they want, right? So sassy when in this situation. It's my hacking business. That's our catchphrase. Like, mind your own business. It's Hoodie's motto. Yeah. We're from a team called Hoodie. I don't know if it's Hoodie or Hoodie. We wear hoodies, so I would assume it's called Hoodie, but they say it like Hoodie, but that's because it's Japanese, so I do not know. Our leader didn't say anything. Silence implies consent. Everyone knows that. It does not imply that. It does not. Do not listen to Chitose. Silence does not imply consent. This is Dragon Book, otherwise known as Ryuji. We'll meet him in a second. And just as a forewarning, an apology to start, I am not the best at solo commentary. I apologize. When I do streams, it's because I get a chance to talk to people. When it comes to like solo commentary, I get like a little distracted because I have ADD, so everything is like all over the place. So I apologize in advance for that, but I'll do my best. Do my best to make this entertaining for everyone. And if you have any suggestions for games you want me to play down in the comments section, feel free to suggest that to me. Basically, right now, I haven't even been paying attention to this cutscene because I know what happens. Basically, we're being sent on a mission to find this hacker who we think stole our account. And Ryuji is going to provide support. You decide if you want to do it. Do I want to do it? Reluctant emoji. I'll do it! Ooh, woo! I love the little emojis additions. They have them in like different dialogue options, and I think it's such like a cute addition to the game. This is our main character. This is our boy. I just really love the look of these games. I've heard a lot of people tell me that this is just Persona with Digimon, and it makes me want to play Persona because if it's anything like this game, I think I'd love it. Although I know Persona does have like, what is it, like Bond segments. Also, if you missed it, there's a Digimon V Tamer manga right there, which is a really nice addition. If you haven't read that manga and you like Digimon, it's pretty good. Also, dude's got, like, visor goggles. So, dope, as the kids say. I know a lot of people said that the main character looks kind of creepy, but I kind of dig that about him, that he's not, like, your typical anime protagonist-looking dude. Like, the first game, he was, like, wild red hair and, like, a crazy outfit. Our guy is just a dude in a hoodie with black hair and small eyes. Alright, now we're actually, well, I'm not controlling it, but we're in the actual game part. The opening cutscene. I will admit, the cutscenes in this game, as much as I love this game, skippable cutscenes for the next one. Please. For the love of God. And here's our boy. The hero? Question mark? See, I love that. I just love this game so much. Please enter a name. I'm not going to call myself Keisuke. I'm not. So, when I did a playthrough of Hacker's Memory, I was... Not Hacker's Memory. When I did a playthrough of Next Order, I was Daddy. And then when I switched over to Cyber Sleuth, I was Mommy. So this time, I'm gonna be... Uncle. Not Unle. I'm gonna be Uncle. Yeah, I'm gonna be Uncle. Let's go. Let's get it, as the kids say. Get spaghetti. No child has ever said that in their life. Welcome to Kowloon, an abandoned part of Eden, and the stomping ground of hackers. My Digivice's talk function is getting a call. It's gotta be. Our Digivice, took me a bit to figure this out, but our Digivice is actually the goggles that we have, which I think is really neat. I can't believe they haven't done that before, like in an anime. Can you hear me? Testing, mic 1, 2, 3. I love this game so much. The characters just feel real to me, you know? Oh, I have to check. I'm getting mad notifications. Alright. Everything's looking good for me. What about you, Erica? I don't know why they're putting it in quotations, because these are their actual names. Unlike... It seems the only noise is on the Eden image transmission line with Uncle. The reason why is because it's to build up suspense so you don't know who these characters are exactly. Sure, still we can't guarantee the same and deeper layers like the areas with special protection frames. I should probably give these like unique voices. So let's... Maybe we should call this whole... Wait, no, she wouldn't sound like that. Chitose would be Parado. Well, ain't you just the sweetest thing? Don't tell me you're worried about the newbie. That's not it and you know it. Erica would be Hero. That's not it and you know it. You better be prepared for the risks. I'm sure I've said as much. Anyway, time to get to work. I take it you all know the target. Sure, like the back of my hand. You know what, maybe I shouldn't talk over it because the Japanese voices are saying things. That's probably a bit distracting. Lone Hacker Wolf has been milking killings on... So basically, in this world, there's this thing called Eden. And if you've ever seen Summer Wars, it's kind of like the world in that, where everything is kind of controlled by this online world, and people can steal your accounts, and if you don't have an account on Eden, you look untrustworthy, like you're a hacker for some reason. It doesn't really make sense, but it's kind of like a fictional world thing you have to deal with, so it doesn't really bother me too much. We're only here for support. That's right. Except for when Ryuji shows up and does most of the work for us. We got our hummingbird. That's like a thing we use and hack people. But let it be known, if I did give them voices, Chitose would have Parados, Erica would have Heroes, and Ryuji would have Graphites, because he's got Dragon Digimon. He's got a Dragon Digimon. That this is a test. You better... Yeah, this is our test to see if we're truly in the team or not. So, let's get it. Show us what you've got. Yet another side story, Chapter 1. Back Alley Hackers. So this whole game is a side story, which I think is really, really neat. So we need to take this hummingbird and install it onto someone. So let me double check. I don't have any Digimon right now, that's right. Let me go ahead and save. As you can see from my save files, I have played this game quite a bit. They're the same files, don't worry. I did accidentally save over a game once. It does transfer over your save time from the first game, which I don't particularly care for, because I wish I could see like my actual time, but it's whatever. The round thing with the arrow is the access point. You can use it to travel across Eden. Why am I telling you? You already know this. Yeah, so he knows we're a hacker, because we're in the hacker part. I don't even know him. Is this your first time in Under Kowloon? This is the deepest part of Kowloon. You only find real hardcore hackers here. Your average hacker won't be able to find this place. That's right, that's why it's covered with baby Digimon. Some hackers have been raiding accounts like crazy recently. It seems to be the work of a strange team that wears masks. Could it be a new team? Vessel hackers right here, but I haven't learned anything. Maybe I should go further in. I like the little like additions here, like this Ferris, just giant Ferris wheel. It's very, very digital worldy with just like random things kind of sticking out there, like that lock over there. Those are medals. You can collect them and get money. They don't really do much. If you miss one, then you miss one. You don't need to talk to everyone, just these people with the exclamation points. Are you with Hoodie? Forget I say anything. Yeah, hacker groups rarely get along with each other. Because, you know, being a hacker is kind of like being in a mob in this game. That's basically what hackers are. It's illegal to use an avatar doesn't look like you, but we are hackers after all. Although I'm not quite good at it yet. Yeah, that's a big thing. If you don't look like yourself, then people will think you're a hacker. And that's a bad thing. It's very, very illegal to be a hacker. Wow, a goggles device. That's so cool. But I prefer the PC type. You can't beat that analog feeling. Well, hush. I'm a protagonist, and you gotta have something unique. Set me apart from the rest. One thing I do wish it showed were these exclamation points on the mini-map up in the top left, top right. You should be around here somewhere, so yeah, I mean, you need to go find that dude who's just power squatting over there. If you lived in a if I was able to go to a digital world, I think the last thing I would ever do is squat. Like, I know it like wouldn't hurt at all, but like, what? I don't understand squatting. Oh, he's right here anyway. I almost went the wrong way. You want to know about Shiga? I don't know anything about him. Now go away. So yeah, I'm just gonna put a virus in him. You know, like all kids do. Vaccinate your Digivices, everybody. Make sure you put firewalls in all of your Digimon. So basically, now with that hummingbird, we can listen into his call. I kind of wish that this was a thing that you used more often in the game, but this is a one-time only thing. It actually would very much help if we had this, if we use this more often, but maybe it only works in short distances. Everyone, you guys know me, I don't know how to read. So they probably say like, oh, we can only use it once, or oh, it broke after this, I don't know how to recreate it, or oh, I bought this, it's a one-time use. We do know where he is right away. Erica. I just love the cast of this game so much. They're fun. Not that I love the cast of the first game, and every character outside of the main character is in this game. But this cast, they just feel like a real family to me, and it just makes me happy. I just really love this game. Boom, boom. He's close. Let's meet back up and track it down. Should I come too? No, the two of us are enough. So we're going to meet up with Ryuji, and we're going to take this dude down. It's kind of embarrassing. Got him. Don't talk too much, stupid. Baka. Tsundere Erica-chan. Ugh, I hate that I said that. Expecting great things in the future from you, newbie. It's been going on. We've been recording for 16 minutes, and we still haven't gotten into any real gameplay. I'm not going to stop this episode until I actually get somewhere. So now we're flashing back. So we have a temporary account, and like you said, you look like a hacker. So our only choice was to become a hacker. So unless my account, teachers and classmates began suspecting me of hacking, I started to hate going to school. My best friend Yu still believed in me. Hackers took away my ability to belong. So basically, people just kind of suck. So this dude named K, who's this guy, he is going to help us get our account back. I'm a guardian of Eden. I won't forgive any acts of barbarism that take place here. I had no one to turn to, so I decided to believe this hacker's world. Not even you could stop me. This is our buddy Yu. I had a hard time. At first, I had a hard time telling if he was supposed to be a boy or a girl, but I'm pretty sure he's a boy. But I could be very wrong. This K guy's a hacker himself, isn't he? If anything happens to you. But then again, as I said, I can't read. They probably said like he or she or something. If you're dead set on it, I won't stop you. But you have to let me help you. It's basically Yu's going to give us a little advice on what to do. And I think he's going to tell us that we're going to find... We need to go get a Digimon. Because that's what hacker tools are in this game. You don't use, like, you don't need a computer screen. You don't need your keyboard and your mouse. You need a Digimon. And honestly, I wish I lived in this world. I would be a hacker for days. I wouldn't even hack, like to do bad things. I would hack just to freaking, just to have a Digimon. I would just, like, hack my friends' things and just mess with them. I would just be like, hey, I just wanted to take my Digimon out for a spin, so we went and we rearranged your pictures. We drew a mustache on all of your family photos. She's regular and she might know something. This is so sad. This is so sad. Look at them. Do I know a hacker named Shiga? No, I don't know anyone with that name. If you're looking for someone, you're better off asking the sellers in the market. The market opens soon. They should be here before long. It's basically this dude, he sells Digimon. Or Digimon programs. Digimon programs? No, he just sells Digimon. I don't know what I'm talking about. Hacker in front of the cage. Talking to you, kid. You see anyone else around here? Guess you must think you're hot stuff. This is your first time in the market, ain't it? Basically, we're just looking for a Digimon so we can, you know, actually hack. Digital monster! I wish it would let you pick out of all of them in the cage, because if so, I would definitely pick... You can't see him right now, but behind me is a Gazimon, and I love Gazimon. Yeah, you need to have a Digimon capture program to have Digimon. And then, if you ever played Digimon Dawn or Dusk, it works like how if you see Digimon, you scan its data, and then when you get enough, you can make your own. Since they're digital, you can kind of copy them and make your own. Don't get it twisted. Digimon Capture doesn't have the conversion functionality installed. Hackers have to work out how to do it themselves. Massive teams put restrictions on it. Basically, it's to keep bad things from happening. Yeah. What's a Digimon? I'm gonna just skip through this. He's basically just saying this is what Digimon are. They're hacker tools. I've said this a million times. And now that I've explained it, he's like, don't leave me with blue balls. You gotta buy one. What's your price range? $350. $350, please. With that much scratch. I'm sorry, man. Now, I will be, Oh, hey, puppy. You can stop that. Koei, hey. Sorry, but if you hear a noise or me saying something, that's me telling my dog to stop doing whatever she's doing. So you could stop that, puppy. You could stop that. I will be doing grinding off screen, or maybe I might stream that, because it's pretty boring and I don't want to waste time doing that. It's not hard to do, which I like about this game. Grinding is easy. Hi, puppy. You could stop scratching my chair. Which one do I want? Now I did do a poll on Twitter about which one of these to start with. You have the one with the crest on its head. That's Betamon, the green one. The one that looks like a bug. That's Tentomon, the red one, and then the rock one. That's Gatsumon. Now, when I first played through this game, I picked Gatsumon because I do like Gatsumon. I like all three of these Digimon, but Gatsumon was was my favorite of the three. But the poll that I ran, most people, I think like 60% of people said Tentomon. So that's the one I'm going to go with. Now, all three of these are good choices. And there's not a bad choice among the bunch. Really, I don't think there's a bad Digimon in this game. Even like the Digimon that are meant to be bad are bulky. But no matter what, all these Digimon, they have crazy amounts of different forms they can turn into. You can devolve them and go to a completely different route. But I am going to pick Tentomon. That is the one that you guys picked for me. I'm glad that they didn't pick Gatsumon because I already played through his Gatsumon. Gatsumon actually got the least amount of votes, which made me sad, but but at the same time happy that I didn't have to play as him again. That's the one. Yeah, I do like Tentomon a lot. What I really like is that the starter choices of this game are very unique. It's not just, oh, Agumon, Gabumon, Patamon, stuff like that. They're always interesting. Like Betamon and Gatsumon, I would never thought as starters. I always put one in there. Like in the first game, there was Terriermon, Hagurumon, and Palmon. Now those were two very famous Digimon, Terriermon and Palmon, and then they threw Hagurumon in there, which I thought was really unique. But this one, it had two uniques and then one from the original show, which I really like about this. I really hope more games go along that route where you can pick, like, I like how in Next Order, yeah, let the other two go. I like how in Next Order you can pick like whatever egg you want, and then the Digimon can become more from that, instead of just being like, oh, here's an Agumon. Because I do like Agumon. I love the Greymon line. I have a War Greymon figure art, but I like to be unique, you know? You don't even have Digimon Capture on you? You're just a window shopper? What? You're the one that just kept talking. I never said how in the first place. I love this character. He's so sassy. I love it. I never said how in the first place. Ain't you just as cool as the other side as a pillow? That's a good diss. I'm gonna keep that. Bet you were feigning ignorance the whole time. Now you're gonna piss me off. He's got champion level Digimon, so yeah. We are not in a good place. Came all the way without any Digimon, buddy. The funny part about this is that if you do New Game Plus, you start off with your Digimon you had at the end of the game. So just like he comes at you with Ultimate Digimon, and then like Alphamon comes in and just destroys them. But here's a Cyberdramon. That's our boy Ryuji. That's his Digimon. What's brackin', bro? How we living? Ryuji Mishima, he has a Cyberdramon, so that's how I knew from the beginning I would like him, because Cyberdramon is one of my favorite Digimon. Justimon, one of my top 10s, and Cyberdramon becomes Justimon for you Digimon nobodies? Newbies. Ain't you the popular one? I like how it says, it literally just said his name, but his name is still, unknown hacker. Interesting. Let me take care of this. What first show up out of nowhere? Now this? And now he's going to give us a Digimon capture, because he sees potential in us, because we are nice to our Digimon. A hacker on hacker fights. He's going to fight with us so we don't get absolutely bodied. And now we get into the meat and the meat and potatoes of the whole thing, and I really do like the battle system of this game. It's very simple but still very fun. What's gonna be? The decision is yours. Yeah, let's get it. You've got guts, kid. Let's go, Tentomon. I think it wants to fight with you. To think programs you either scan or convert it would take to you. How curious. It's almost as if they have feelings. That's a big part of this game, is that a lot of people don't think Digimon actually have, like, feelings. They think, like, they're just freaking zeros and ones, dude. But, it actually does get very emotional about that, and that's why I love this game so much. Who made you the go-between? It's not fair if one side has a numerical advantage. Now things are even. Let's do this. So as you can see, we just got 15% from scanning them. That is the conversion rate. If we see more of them, we'll get 30, 45, and continue to go on. So on the side, you'll see it's pretty much explaining this into tutorial, which you can pause that and read that if you want. You can see our turn order. There are 3 types of Digimon: vaccine, virus, and vaccine, data, and virus. Certain types are good against certain types. There are different elements as well. As you can see, my Tentomon, his thing is green. That means he's a plant type. The Devimon, his is purple, that is dark, if I'm correct. And Ogremon is brown, I think that's ground. I'm still not 100% sure about the elements, but it will tell you if you are strong against them. My Tentomon is a vaccine type, so vaccines are good against viruses. So it's pretty simple. You can press R1 to escape, you can guard, you can use an item, you can change. If you have an extra Digimon, you can swap. And then you can use your skills. Skills take up SP, and upon level up, you do recover HP and SP, which is really nice. I love games that do that, so I'm gonna go ahead and hit this. I'm gonna go for Ogremon with the Super Shocker. And each Digimon has a unique animation for their special attack, which I think is really cool. Because they definitely didn't have to do that, but they did, and you know what? Good on them. Now, I am playing this on hard mode, so I've never played it on hard mode, so I don't know exactly how hard it is. So hopefully I don't get bodied too bad. Remember to save often, because if you lose, you go back to the last point you saved. This game does not have an autosave function. I'm just going to Super Shocker, because I'm pretty sure I'll level up after this. Even though I know Cyberdramon would take it out, but either way. We did it, buddy. Look at how cute he is. Tentomon's so cute. Of course you don't hang. Yeah, we did level up after this. If you do have the Cyber Sleuth save data, as you saw, I got a couple things from having that save data on it. I did get a thing called a Tactician USB, and Tactician's USB, what that does is if you equip it to your Digimon, it will, if you equip it to your Digimon, it will give you more EXP when you battle. What team are you from? Spit it out! That's Ryuji Mishima. You don't mean that, Mishima. My bad, Ryuji. That guy had never seen your face before. I'll mark it as no quarrel with you or the Zaxxon. Don't worry about it. I just lent this guy a hand on a whim. We're all done here, right, fellas? Yeah, done like disco. You too, right? I helped you out this one time, but I don't make a habit of butting into other people's fights. Shakedown or a shakedown's a shakedown. Basically, he's like, yeah, man, I just didn't want to see you get bullied. But, I see potential in you. So, you can join my team. Let's get it. Let's get it. And now, we hop back to the present where we actually do have... no, we're not hopping back just yet. We did release the Digimon. I kind of wish that we would have taken them, but the other part of me is like, that's too big of a handicap starting off with 3 Digimon. No thank you. Look at him, he's so precious. Woohoo! Looks like that one's taking a liking to you. Go on, use it. There must be some sort of connection here. It does kind of make sense to start off with Tentomon since the game does kind of revolve around insectoid Digimon. Like, not revolve around it, but insectoid Digimon are very important to your team. I see. So you came here in pursuit of Yoji Suga, a hacker who raided your account, eh? Like how I said, it's distracting to read over it. To read over it when there's Japanese dialogue, but I'm still reading over it anyway. If you guys, I guess what I'll say is I'm going to record these in bulk, so I won't be able to get your responses immediately. But I will say, if you guys do like me doing this, doing like voices over the characters, I will continue to do it. So just let me know. You're a real pain, you know that? But that's why I like you. Exactly, yeah. Ryuji, man. Your hair. his hair. I'm a handyman, you see. A source of mine asked me to investigate this guy. Listen, not all Eden hackers are scum like Shiga. Not us, and not our clients. So yeah, there are good hackers out there. Like any sort of like thing. We're kind of the Robin Hood of hackers. Not Robin Hood, we don't steal from anyone, but we just help people out. You'd better think it over. We're vigilantes. You see, just now they said hoodie. Hoodie. But I think that's just because they're Japanese. I think it is supposed to be pronounced hoodie, because we do all have hoodies. See, his is wrapped around his waist. Although it looks more like a sweatshirt jacket. Well said. Now we're hopping back to the future, or to the present. Here I am back in Kowloon with our Digimon, who, once we get back into gameplay, will be following us. And Ryuji is gonna join along as well. He's gonna help us out because we are still a little baby. We are still a little baby hacker. We need help from our senpai. There we go. And here's the Digimon scanner. The data Digimon encounter battles on them. We scanned and saved. And then once we get to the Digilab, we can make them into allies. And then it'll register into the field guide. And then some Digimon, you need to have them registered into field guide to get them. Off the top of my head, Lucemon is one of those Digimon, if I'm correct. But since I transferred over my data from Cyber Sleuth, I have most of them. The only ones I don't have are the ones that are new in this game. Or the ones that were a DLC bonus in the first game, but not a DLC bonus in the second game. I do have the DLC for this game, so I should have... no, I don't. I don't know if I have to reinstall the DLC, but I should have the... wow, what are they called? The nun Digimon. Wow, like a Sistermon? I think they're called Sistermon, yeah, because they're like sisters, yeah. Here are Digimon. I'm going to end it off here in a second, but before I do that, I am going to... How do I... Settings, there we go. I don't normally nickname Digimon. I don't like nicknaming them. Because Digimon, I feel like Digimon don't need nicknames. But I do nickname my starter Digimon as a starting point. Just to so I can kind of remember who they are. So Tentomon, I always give them like really normal names, so I think they're funny. I'm gonna call you I'll call you Zach. So there we go. You will get just a little tutorial thing. You do have different skills that you can get. Right now he doesn't have anything, but let's say I got rid of this one. You can see this one right here, and then there will be more later, and you can kind of change your moves, which is really nice. Equipment, that's where the Tactician USB I talked about earlier. There are also other ones like the Yugo Special Program, so this one you take 10 less damage, Energy Disc, you get HP plus 100, SP plus 10. I'm going to equip the Tactician USB just because it's nice to get the extra experience. You can never be too overleveled in this game. Even at level 99, all your Digimon, level 99 max stats, this game is not easy. fast, so just know that. So I'm ready to get destroyed in hard mode. And then also, what I love about this game the most is that there are accessories. There are accessories for your Digimon. So like, because of the Cyber Sleuth thing, I got Cyber Sleuth goggles. This is the goggles from the first game. I always gave the Cyber Sleuth goggles to my starter Digimon, because they're like, you know, they're special. So look at him. He's got little goggles. They're so cute. And that's where I'm going to end it off for the first episode. Thank you guys for joining. I hope you enjoy Kaidan Games, Kaidan Gaming, whatever we decided on. This is almost 35 minutes, but whatever. I had a great time. Check out my Twitter at Protodubs. Check out my actual YouTube, unless we've decided not to do this, and this is on my actual YouTube, in which this is very embarrassing. Also Protodubs. Check out the podcasts and everything, and I will see you guys next time. Johnny!